So how do you need, guys, to send your work to me? So once again, you could use the Windows button on your keyboard and the print screen, which is on the right top corner, to record, to make screenshots of your desktops, and actually it will organize them in a specific folder, in the pictures folder. Actually, in your, if you go to your, here it will create it in the pictures subfolder. So the camera roll, actually it will put it there. No, in the screenshots it will put it. So when you do the Windows screen and the print screen, it will make a screenshot. And as you see, it's showing the screenshot, and it's actually putting a number there. If I do another screenshot, so again, the Windows button and the print screen button, here it is, and it's taking the second. You see, it's putting a number. Actually, it's very nice. And because I have 3 screens, as you see, it's making screenshot of all of them. Okay, so that's how this one works. That's the fastest one. And if you have only one monitor, that's, I would say, the best thing to use, basically. Another way is to use the integrated with Windows tool, which is called snipping tool, and actually they changed it already, but it's still available in this way you've been using before. So basically, the snipping tool, when you click on the start button and you do snipping, here it is, you click on it, and if you would like to have it on your taskbar for all the time, so fastly to access it, you right click on the icon on the taskbar, and you, in my case it says unpin because I already pinned it there. Well, let's unpin it. So if I click now, basically, if I would like this to stay forever here, I need to right click and do pin. So when I pin it to the taskbar, when I close it, you see it will still stay here on the icon will stay on the taskbar, and I could always open it again very fast from here. By default, the mode is a rectangular snip, so basically I will show it to you how it works, but it's very easy. You just drag and drop, and you drag, click somewhere, and then you drag in the opposite direction downwards, and it will create a snip which you could afterwards create a picture out of it. So basically, you could say new, and then you see now your mouse changed to sniper cross, as well as you see the behind is blur kind of. So if I would like to make a copy of something here, well, very easy. I just do a snip. Here it is. I save it on my desktop. Click the save button and I save it. Capture is fine, I guess. I could put 01 here. Doesn't matter actually. And then I'll say save, and it will be saved to my desktop. Here it is. Now, if I would like to make some changes on it, I could use the snipping tool, but indeed it has some limitations. So I would suggest you, once you do this, it's better actually right click and go edit, just edit, okay, and basically afterwards you could do many things, like you could resize it, as well as you could crop it if you want. So you just need first to, or you could write down on it, so you need to click on this one here and you could write down. You could change how thick will be. You could change the color here as well, and you could do some stuff. If you don't want something, you could use the eraser and to erase what you did and stuff like that. As soon as you're ready with your editing, you just close it and you save it. And now if you open it, you're gonna see whatever you just did, it is already saved. Okay, so basically that's how you create your snipping. Then the easiest way to submit your work, as we mentioned, now we are in the we are here where we need to submit the work of the module 1. Okay, and as we know, module 1, we need to prepare the WDS to create the picture, the image with WDS, and then to deploy the image using WDS, as well as we need to do the same operations using CloneZilla. So basically, you could right click on your desktop, you could say new folder, you could put your name, put your student ID because some people has the same name, and the student ID, as we mentioned, is the ID which the college provides you with the first part of your college email, or the same thing is when you go to the college and you try to log in. So that's the student ID, and then you say chapter 1. That's one of the way. You could do other things. Just try to be much more organized. And then you could open chapter 1 and you could say new folder, and lab 1, let's say, would be so new folder, and the new folder you might call it, and the new folder you might call it this one you might call it WDS, and this one you might call it clone 0. Okay, so once you do this, then you could create a right click again on the desktop, new. If you don't have the Microsoft Office, which you're supposed to have, that will be the next thing which I will show it to you. You're supposed to have this one, but if you don't have it, I would suggest you then use the LibreOffice. It has the same functionalities. Doesn't matter which one you use, just click on and create a new document, and then you could call this document appropriately. Let's say WDS, and you could say this create image, and you could have another one WDS, or you could skip WDS because you're gonna put it in the folder. You could say just create image, and here you could say deploy image. You open the create image document. If you need to write down, which is a good idea to write down, let me just open it. So once you open the document, well, to see this sign here, which is like P, it's a good idea to see it, because even though it's not printed out, when you print out your documentation, it's give you very nice explanation what exactly you're using. Now it shows me that I'm using tabs. When I click like that, it means I'm on the other row and it's a new paragraph. If I click shift and enter, actually it will show me that I'm on the next row, but not new paragraph created and stuff like that. So once again, when you print out, it won't show. So this is this small icon here, and it's activated. If you deactivate, it disappears. So you write down something like the name of your project, then you could put some tables here, some links and stuff like that. And once you're done with this, if you need to put a picture, you just drag and drop it here eventually. You just drag and drop it, here it is. And you could drag and drop another picture here, no problem. Or you could use insert and picture, and you could say where the picture is. Once you're done, you just click, you save it, and it is done. So then you copy, well, you cut these two guys and you put them, these are for WDS, let's say, and you see how clean it is. You have, when I see your work, when I open your work, I will see the Clone 0 project, the WDS project. When I click on WDS project, I will see the create image, I will see the deploy. If you would like actually to put something before something else, it's very easy. You just could put here 01, and here you could put 02. And when you reopen this, actually it will be properly organized. So I could see your first work here, and the same with the files. If you would like specifically deploy site to be the first, well, you put 01 and it will be on the top. So that's how you organize your work. And before you send it to me, because you might even decide to create module 12 as a subfolder. So you could create subfolder and you could call it module 12, right? And again, the name of the students and stuff like that. So I could actually remove the name of the students from here, and I'll put it here. Okay, so you could decide to do this, and you might have all the other chapters labs you want to do the same way as I showed. Okay, so what you do, you just put all of these guys inside, and basically you have the full module. When I open it, everything is really well organized inside. Okay, and basically you could do it this way as well. Now I'm asking you to send me some of your work before then. So basically, it's a good idea this work to be sent separately. But nevertheless, you at the end of the module you could organize everything inside as well. Now, once you organize it, because you might have a lot of things inside, it's better to archive it, to make it and to zip it, to to make it smaller. So a common program to use is the 7-zip program. If you don't have it already installed, you just do download 7-zip. The download is really less than 5 seconds, I would say. Download the 64-bit exe file, and afterwards the installation is less than 2 seconds. It's very fast. So basically it will be installed very fast, and you're gonna have the program very easily there. You just right click after this, it will be shown here in your menu. So you could go and you could add a 7-zip. Here it is. You could say add to archive, and then you choose the archive format. Better is to choose the zip. That's the most common format everyone is using nowadays. The compression level, you could use the default stuff, no worries. If you would like to split by volumes, you could choose either the one of the predefined option here. Well, that's the best option if you're gonna send through an email. So if you have something bigger than 10 megabyte, actually it will split it up to 2. Okay, and you could use it then and send 2 files with 2 different emails. But I don't think your file will be bigger than 10 megabytes anyways. But if you need to, you might do more than 1 file, and actually you could split up to something which you decide using like that. So you could split it up, no problem. The other thing is, if you would like, you could put a password, and you could compress the shared files as well, and you could do many other things. I would suggest you guys stick to the default ones. You don't need to create password, because you need to tell me what the password is after this, and it's too complex afterwards. But it is very good to know that it provides you with this, because the encryption method is really strong actually. Okay, so basically after this, what you do, you just say okay, and it will be added indeed in the same place, and it will take the same name. So as you see, it's in the desktop, and it's taking the same name as the folder. If I open it now, I'll see the folder inside. And basically what you do then is just to navigate to your ticfp site. Now you saw yesterday it was very slow, so basically I'll open another one. So navigating in the site, as we said yesterday, is clicking on the hamburger menu, home. Basically I could choose another course here. I'll choose this network security, I guess. Then I'll navigate to, it will look the same. So you go to the Dropbox. Let me just open actually the student view. So that's the way you're gonna see it. When you go here, so basically, I need to put it, just give me, as I mentioned, you will see it here. You click on the Dropbox. Okay, then you will click here on this button which says share a new file, and then there are 2 types of file plot. I would suggest you just stick to this one, which is the default one. Here when you click on this, you will see my name. I don't see anything because there is nobody enrolled, it's just a testing course. Okay, but when you click on this one, you will see my name as a teacher, nobody else named, only mine. And then you're gonna choose it, and when you choose it, basically it will appear this small box here, and then you're just gonna take this one and you drag it and drop it, and it will be sent. Okay, and that's the way you send me, that's one of the ways you send me your work using the ticfp Dropbox. On the next video I will show you how to use the integrated Office 365 OneDrive.